all bums. Don't bring that weak shit in here.
4, 3, 2, kick it.
Yo, Chico, expose these clowns.
Boom, watch out! It's time for the Freddy Chico show to begin. Open up your ears and listen closer. Here for the justice of my people living by the code. Feeling in strong, watching clowns all get exposed. My energy never fade. I'ma give them most of my wordplay. Freddy Chico show. I'm here for the justice of my people living by the code. Feeling in strong, watching clowns all get exposed. My energy never fade. I'ma give them most of my wordplay. Freddy Chico show. I speak for the truth of my people, I will never quit. No fear in my heart, they keep talking while I'm living this. Kneel for the spirit of the fallen, call them Japanese. Them soldiers always raising up our Fifth Street analysts. Is lost in the zone of a fatal state. True facts in the story only carry weight. Keep the grind on your mind each and every day. But don't copy off of mine, eat what's on your plate. Respect the Huey P. and Bobby Seale. Malcolm X and the King, cause the dream is real. What I said, and I mean it all. If you're looking for the real Freddy Chico show, I'm here for the justice of my people living by the code. Feeling in strong, watching clowns all get exposed. My energy never fade. I'ma give them the best of my wordplay. Freddy Chico show. I'm here for the justice of my people living by the code. Feeling in strong, watching clowns all get exposed. My energy never fade. I'ma give them the best of my wordplay. Freddy Chico show.
My bad, y'all. I got thrown off right there. Somebody sent me a message right at the right time, and it threw me off. But welcome to the Freddy Chico show. We're gonna get the timer's already started, and I'm gonna send a link to this young lady, see if she can get in. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do her topic next week. Hold on, let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Let's see. Hold on. That's not it. How do we get? I see you, Aishan. Appreciate you. I know you. No, I don't want to do that. Represent where you. Where is the link? Let's see, go up here. Copy. How about that? Appreciate the share, Aishan. We got a heavy hitter tonight, Aishan. I hope you're ready for it, cause it ain't for the weak. You know, every now and then I do some light topics. You know, cause sometimes people can't, take back to back to back, heavy topics. But as the intro says, I don't do weak stuff. And I can show you better than I can tell you. I'm not an internet gangster that just talks one thing and can't walk it. I can show you. Got about 2 minutes left. Why is that so? Okay, it came back in good. Awesome. YouTube people. Brianna Taylor. Let's see if I can find her. See her. I think I'm spelling it wrong. Nope. Still spelling it wrong. Shit. Maybe she unfriended me. I don't know. What's going on, Aishan? I know you're out there busting your butt. Probably can't speak, but other than to say yo, copying me and stuff. Oh, the time is up. Let's get into the topic. Without further ado, let's get into it. Like I said, I got kind of thrown off a little bit, so other stuff is not on here. Follow me on social media: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So, topic tonight: Black people, stop begging for respect. Black people, stop begging for respect. Like, how long do we need to wait before we are respected? And I know I got an answer for a lot of stuff that I was defending with Biden and Kamala Harris, where they were like, hey, give them a chance to do this and that. And some people were like, no, they care about everybody except for blacks, like this Asian crime bill that got passed very quickly, yet they're still trying to figure out what they're going to do with January 6th. All kind of stuff, that they show their racist roots, but as long as it's against blacks, no one cares on both sides, Republican side and Democrat. What did I just do? Did y'all disappear on me? If y'all are typing anything, I do not see it. Let's see what's going on YouTube over here. Nope. Okay. Got 11 notifications here. What are they talking about? All right. So, what triggered this topic tonight was the fact that Governor Kemp has appointed a black pastor to be the Stone Mountain, or a part of the board, because I thought it said he was going to be the chairman of the board, but I could be wrong. But let me double check. I don't want to misquote this thing. Will lead the board. So yeah, he's going to be the chairman, the first black chairman of Stone Mountain Memorial Association. AKA the Ku Klux Klan origins and still founding or still trying to keep it alive. But his name is Reverend Abraham Mosley, a well known community advocate and pastor from Athens. So he's nowhere near Stone Mountain. This says he was quietly sworn in this week as the new chairman. He becomes the first black person to hold the position in the state's authorities' more than 60-year history. Like, that's supposed to appease some of y'all because he's a black pastor. And who's going to be angry with that? That's going to be some type of supposed to mean something. Oh, Ishan is still there. I got you. He said, we won't gain any respect until we stop lining their pockets. They don't see us as people, they see us as dollars. Well, we got to line the right people's pockets. You know what I mean? Because that is more than likely how the Asian bill got passed, is they paid the right people. But I'm just speculating. I don't know if that is actually accurate, but we got to figure something out. You know, no one seems to have the answer yet. And then we have the Stone Mountain Park has the Confederate General Robert E. Lee and um, Stonewall Jackson and Jefferson Davis are all on this on the side of this mountain that was etched in. You know, and that Governor Kemp has been putting in place a lot of things to keep it protected and not touched or what have you. Said Black Wall Street was the answer. That's why they tried to bury the history. They're afraid of history will repeat itself. Well, we need to not only recreate Black Wall Street, but create it even better. You know, I know there's a Freedom, Georgia that they're trying to build that up, but we need to support that. Stop supporting Gucci. Stop supporting all these Italian clothing companies and jewelry and all this other stuff, and do something that actually will create a foundation for generations after you. Let's actually have some type of vision instead of what's just in their face, and that's it. That's all we do. We only care about ourselves, and we only care about ourselves today. We don't even care about ourselves tomorrow. But I also want to address or touch on the fact that, you know, 4 years was supposed to um, bring about prison reform. Have any of y'all found out um, if any prison reform actually happened? Because there was a lot of clergy, not just everyday people, a lot of clergy that were upset that I was critical of all those pastors and bishops and all that that went up there and talked to the president about prison reform. Where I'm looking here, and y'all can find it yourselves, is at georgiapolicy.org. Fewer than 5%, 129 inmates to be exact, would have qualified for possible reduced sentences. Georgia law stipulates 5 to 25 minimum sentence based on the weight and type of drug. If enacted changes would allow judges to reduce the fines of up to 50%. So, fewer than 5% actually qualified for this so-called Prison Reform Act that all these black Republicans that were like, oh, it's the greatest thing. He's such a, pro-black president. But I was wrong for being critical about this. But here we are, 4 years later. And exactly what I said happened. I said this was going to happen. No. You're just drinking a Democratic Kool-Aid. I don't know what I'm talking about. Democrats want us to be in jail, which is dumb because if we're in jail, we can't vote for them. Genius. So why would Democrats want us in jail? It's the Republicans that want us in jail. But to get 2 or 3 of us dumb behinds, they're going to repeat that crap because they're hoping, hey, it's a black person that said it. It must be true. We're not going to vet him and make sure that he's actually intelligent. Nah. You just got to be black. He didn't free a few people. Come on, Ishan. Come on now. Do you know him? What's the name? Tell me the name of the people you know they got free. Because I know there's people right there in Alabama still to this day are in jail for crimes they didn't commit. And you talking about they freed a few people? Come on, son. That ain't it. You didn't give me no pacifier. I didn't believe nothing that he was doing. It didn't give me peace that he was claiming he cared about blacks in prison falsely. Yeah, all of them are for show. But these are not, like I could say one of them possibly was a con artist or a a two-bit hustler kind of thing. But the rest of them dudes was have thousands of members in their congregation. Thousands of members. And they straight were cowards. Literal cowards. And again, if they're, I mean, I don't know if they're still watching or if they will see the replay. They're gonna be mad at me about that as well. But they'll be mad at me for calling them out for what they did, than actually mad at them for what they actually did. I'm just mad at you. Basically, describe what they did. As if that makes it windy. That makes it. Oh, okay. I was like, I said windy, and that makes sense. So I agree with you. It's like a little handful. That I made it. What is the topic? It's super windy. The wind is beating on the truck. We're talking about black people stop begging for respect. Black people stop begging for respect. But I appreciate you making it, Walter. Um, so, like I said, I was telling him earlier, like there is a reverend that's a church, a Baptist preacher in Athens that has just been named the chairman of the Stone Mountain Memorial Association, and his church is the Athens Mount Pleasant Baptist Church. And he's been a pastor there since '74. I was 1 year old when he was, I guess, first appointed to be that Baptist church's pastor. So, dude is old. Probably senile too. But no, I don't know the guy, so I'm just, I have no idea what his character is, other than the little bit I heard on the radio, and he sounds like he's trying to appease Governor Kemp and the rest of these racist white people who want to keep the statues and all the the monuments, the flags, the signs, all that good stuff to celebrate or honor Confederate generals and the Confederacy, period. My bad, y'all. I know you hear my typing like crazy. Um, Mind Games Uncut just did something. Not sure what he did. He said, "This is why Candace Owens and the company have been paid so well." Yep, Black Respect is on the slave trade market. Said respect from who pretty much every mainstream entity exploits black respect from the NFL, true, to evangelicals, to folks like Dr. Umar, Derek Jackson, Trump, Biden, Harris, etc. They all play off the auctioned black respect. And salute to Jeff and Esther. They're in Texas right now, about to do their thing on stage. I know they've been anxious to get back on stage. I know they already started like maybe this week sometime, so they're having a ball out there in Texas. You know, if I was out there, I'd come see y'all. He said other races can get change done because they own their own respect. Black respect is not black owned as a whole right now. True, because I mean, like I said, it's not an accident that certain people get microphones, and we're supposed to listen to those people, and those are the most watered down Negroes imaginable, and pretty much are still begging people to respect us. Now, anybody like myself, they're gonna label and say, "Oh, he's too aggressive. He's too thuggish, or whatever else they want to call to disrespect me or degrade me." They'll do that to silence me and then let Tim Scott have a voice, or like you said, Candace Owens, those cornball twin light skinned dudes that are like big time Trump fans. I don't even know what their names are. Oh, I'm radical. Yeah, I'm too radical. I'm too radical. That's the new N word. But like I said on my live on my way home, um, excuse me, that I already reached out to Warnock. Ossoff hasn't said nothing to me, but I'm not playing when I said it to get them elected, that I was going to be in their face talking about, hey, there's an expectation with my vote. You don't just get my vote and you do whatever you want for everybody else but us. Oh, you're going to respect my vote, because I'm going to be in your face every day. Even if it was the girl in Purdue, I would have been in their face. Like, yeah, I didn't vote for you, but you're my elected official, and I expect you to look out for all Georgians, not just Republicans. As a matter of fact, I might even reach out to Governor Kemp's office. I'm not playing. True, and I'm not gonna lie. I was not 100% against them doing that, because they got way better ways than we do. The LGBT. I'm not going as far as that. What you just wrote up there. You're very good with all the letters, but the LGBT has been more effective in the 20, 30 years they've been fighting than blacks have been for 400 years plus. Just saying. So when people are like, oh, Black Lives Matter was created by two lesbians, did you create something? Then shut up. They're just pushing the LGBT. Well, then you push the black movement by yourself. Create all the stuff that they've done. If you can't, shut up. Period. Because all you're doing is blowing smoke and doing absolutely nothing. Told you this one for the week today. 'Cause, 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 ' Y'all don't understand me. They don't understand me. And I apologize for anybody that was trying to get on with Instagram. I shut that down for a little bit. I've got to do some tweaking with that and see how I can integrate it better. Because just having it on the phone, nobody on Facebook or Instagram will be able, or YouTube will be able to interact. And I don't want that on there. Mind Games Uncut is in the building. What you mean, lies as far as the Black Panther Party, Nation of Islam, and Marcus Garvey? Those things were done in the 60s. I'm talking about right now. Marcus Garvey was assassinated. I'm talking about right now, Mind Games Uncut. He's like Black Panther Party, Nation of Islam, and Marcus Garvey. As much as people want to hate that the Black Lives Matter was created by two lesbians, black lesbians, it's like they did more than you. They did more than me. So are you mad that they're lesbian? Or are you actually mad that you didn't do anything, but you don't want that to be the focus? You said it's all about economic power. Like I said, they respect the dollar. We don't respect the power of our dollar. We give it away for hopes of inclusion. Absolutely. And my thing is, they are so racist. They don't want to give us reparations, even though the majority of black people will give it right back to them. They will not have the wisdom to use it wisely. Not everybody, because give me some reparations, see what happened. See what happened. But they'll get it right back, because we're a stolen people. And there's so many people in every city that are lost. They're lost in the zone, in a fabled state. True facts in this story only carry weight. I'm just saying. He said, we've been trying out here, but folks in my circle are getting crushed for trying to boost black people respect without joining the Me Too or LGBT blah, blah, blah. It makes it hard because those entities label us as toxic for doing that. That I have no argument for that. Funding is a big issue and it's hard to get things off the ground. I'm working on that. Mind Games Uncut is working on that. But we gotta appreciate that, Mind Game. We got some things going on next month in June. I'm not a fan of the way they name it, Juneteenth, because they couldn't say, I don't know what, I think it's not even the 19th, it's like the 12th or something like that. But Juneteenth is not a word, but because slaves didn't speak well, that became something, became like our independence, because I think that's when slavery was abolished. I think the 14th Amendment, 13th Amendment, something like that. That does suck. That selling out. You said I'm more mad that selling out gives such a boost and crushes the genuine. I mean that's the format, the formula for black success. How bad you gonna sell out? That's not something new. That's not something they just invented. They've been doing that for generations. And I'm not gonna lie, Sean. You talk about we give it away in hopes of inclusion. I definitely was guilty of it in the past, where I'm like, hey, if I treat them with respect, they'll respect me. What I do has little to do with what they have in their heart. If they're wicked, only God can change their heart. But I was that hopeful, hey, come on, man, let's all, we're all the same here, kind of, nah. They'll look you dead in the face and be ready to plot on you as soon as you turn your back on them. Absolutely. Like when you try to get people to the show, you get they get a bit interested, but when you say you're a Democrat, as soon as they see your views in certain entities, they get turned off. Even as a lot of them are Democrats as well. True. I mean, how many people over the over the years have fallen off, whether they're man haters or racist or you know cowards. You know, because there's a lot of cowards. You know, too many to name, but they know who they are. You know, they was all gung ho at first because it sounded cool, but then we got to, roll our sleeves up and get in the trenches. They all disappear. You said Kamala Harris and Tim Scott need to get married. Yeah, she's a clown for that one. She is a straight clown for that one. I'm not a fan of either one of them. I was never a fan of Tim Scott, and I knew what was going on. I know you tried to send me a thing about I can't remember that light skinned dude's name, but he's pretty extreme. He schooled me on Kamala Harris before she was ever or when they were thinking about nominating her or picking her or whatever. That she was dirty as a district attorney and didn't have any concern for false imprisoned blacks. Black people need to focus on economic power and then buy our politicians like everybody else. We got to get together, you know? Stop trying to get the latest Jordans and, you know, rims and all this other stuff that's very temporary and do things that will create that foundation so that we can buy politicians. And for my YouTube people, I am going to figure out a way to you can be able to click under the description and you'll be able to skip the intro. I know some people have sent me messages saying that the intro was long because of the 5 minutes intro screen. You know, I'm gonna put two time stamps. They call it time stamps to the start of the video and the end of um, just the intro video and not the intro screen. Um, you said too many blacks are owned by racists for us to get economic power that we want. That has to be fixed. You said blacks are owned by the races. I mean, we have too many short-term goals. Like we just want to make it to tomorrow. We gotta expand that thinking. We're not looking for next week. We're not looking for next month. We're looking for today, and that's it. Maybe tomorrow, but that's it. So racist powers that be created the short-term thinking for us, and therefore controls minds. Absolutely, because some people, even Malcolm X said that you're not gonna be able to save everybody because some you're gonna have to leave behind because they'll never understand what you're talking about. They're so comfortable in the mediocrity. There's nothing you could do to convince them that they can actually achieve more. And not only that, they'll actually see you achieving more and want to destroy you because you should not have that desire. You should have the same low desire that they have. So we're gonna see what's going on with this darn Stone Mountain, park, and are they gonna actually take some of this stuff away? Okay, let's see here. I wonder if this will let me tag somebody. Curtis Palmer. Trying to see if it'll tag him. Maybe I gotta go like this. Palmer. Nope, that did not work. There goes Joseph. What's going on? I don't know I ain't talking about your peoples. Topic tonight is black people stop begging for respect. I don't know if you heard about it, but there's a reverend from Athens that's been named the first black chairman of Stone Mountain Memorial Association by Governor Kemp in Georgia. Very good question. He said, begging. Malcolm X is dead. If Chico gets a following like Malcolm, how do we stop entities and sold out blacks from socially killing Chico? We y'all gotta have your own platforms. Y'all gotta get out here. You know what I mean? Because I mean, you look on YouTube. There's plenty of people that are selling themselves, for the quickest dime. So we must first respect ourselves. Absolutely, absolutely. We do have to respect ourselves. And I'm not gonna say the girl's name, but there was a person that got on um, the Real Black relationships, and she has since deleted the thing, so it's not up there for y'all to see. But she had posted some type of story where she's trying to figure out why this dude is saying one thing but doing another. And ultimately, just from where the story, I'm like, you're getting played. You know, you're chasing. You need to stop it. But that upset her. She was, no, I'm not. That's embarrassing to say or what have you. I'm like, yes, it is embarrassing to say, but it is what it is. That's what you're getting. That's what's happening. This dude is not matching what he's saying with what he's doing, and there's a reason for that. He does not respect you. Now, if you keep trying to bump your head on that wall, even though the dude is clearly showing you he doesn't respect you, there's nothing else I can tell you. Maybe somebody else who you trust can tell you, hey, you need to bounce. Or, again, stuff that people don't say is that dude is supporting your whole lifestyle, so you can't do nothing but endure what he's giving you, because you can't do it for yourself. Also, a part of the problem. But like Joseph said, we must first respect ourselves. We have... She like T-Jugs? Oh, she like thugs. I like T-Jugs. No, but she's they always have that cute initial they give him. She's a BBW, but no. So she looks younger. She looks like she might be late 20s tops, but yeah, dude's playing her and she's not seen it. Yeah, I get jumped on for saying that. Yeah, she's a big girl. So that's my point. What if you were on a large platform and said that to her, and then the Me Too came after you? Would you have enough black backing to stop that? I can't answer that one. You already know you'd have to kill me to stop me from talking. But yeah, I mean, there could be people that just say nobody's gonna listen to Freddy Chico. I mean, you see some of the people here try to get people to leave because they didn't like what I said. But hey, you tell her that. Talking about she need to go to the gym. You tell her that. Mind Games Uncut left. Okay, I see how it is. Some people deserve to, but you talking about me be nice. You know what I'm saying? You see how Joseph is? Some people deserve to be played. If you look at their friend zone and they got bodies there. Yeah. I don't have sympathy for that. I mean, there was a part of me, like, the initial shock of them starting to cry because they're so upset about the situation. But it's like, if you choose and volunteer to be in that, I really don't have any sympathy for you. You can find that in the dictionary, and you know where to find it. Yeah, they have. I've been in jail a couple of times for people being mad about what I say. I think she's worried about both. Because, a lot of women, and I know from past experience, only look for a dude to take care of them. They actually look, well, I was looking for stability. Nah. I'm not a paycheck for nobody. But, and on the other side, too, there's a lot of dudes that are looking for women like her that have that low self-esteem, so they can be manipulated and pimped, to put it bluntly. And have two or three of them all financing him. So they get in these chat rooms and go, "Why did my man do this? You know, why does he still chase other girls and this blah blah?" Because you're not that attractive. Or you have a nice bank account and they're broke. Jaden broke. But but they don't want to hear that answer. Because then they have to look in that mirror and go, okay, how did I get myself in that situation? I agree, she better wake up. Or she's going to continue to suffer from that. Right, you say your spouse got his money and you got yours. Um, not I don't provide for adults. I provide for children. You know what I mean? I didn't marry a bill. I married a teammate, a wife. You know. And you're absolutely right, Joseph. I do not need a man to be complete. Absolutely right. What you disagree on? Oh, about the providing crap? Yeah, I don't care. I do not provide for adults. You're grown, do grown things. If you want to act like a child, all right, man, be safe out there, dude. Definitely will lift you up in prayer. Okay. Oh, you said you don't. That's why you're saying God already completed. You don't need a man to be complete. I'm just saying I don't need one either. I do not need one either. At least I preach mind games coming through and hitting that like button. You said the deed's in your name. He can go. But you ain't finished paying that mortgage though. Talking about the deed, that means you. That means you is paid in full. Or you got some house payments. House is paid for. Okay, I'm trying to be like you. I'm gonna get there. I am going to get there. Go to some mama house. Bye. I'm just saying. You said, oh, 2,000 on the car and it'll be paid for in August. All right, you getting there, dude. You getting there. You got to be. Yes, you got to be. You got to have a financial plan, and you got to be um, financially free to do certain things. It's a whole new ball game when you're like, look, this is all of this can be utilized to grow versus this paycheck is already spent. You know what I mean? Or even money that is working for you that you wake up and that's what you get each day. You know what I mean? That's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on. You know, not you see people and again, you know, our financial ignorance is that you have people that don't realize that they probably have never worked never worked a day in their life, be out walking their dogs at 12 o'clock, and we don't understand why we're pulling in 12-hour shifts, you know, 4 or 5 days a week, you know, working to the bone just to pay rent. When you can have like these other guys talking about they got apartment complexes that you know pay a certain income, residual income, other investments that give a certain residual income. That's what we need to be talking about and passing that on. Not leeching off each other, but teaching each other. You know, you say all money not good money. Absolutely not. But I'm talking about you know, real estate investing, stock investing. You know, having different buckets, all you know, different streams of income. We got to get there, and we can if we have that mindset, if we have that focus. You said. But we get distracted. I'm the main one. I'm talking about myself when I say this. We get distracted on things that are irrelevant on building that wealth, and it's not by coincidence either. You know, but I don't know if you've gotten a shirt yet, Mister Homeowner, but I need you to go to right there. I got it pinned. You know, the FreddyChicoShow.com. Click on the merchandise button, I believe it is. Um, shop merch. Click on that shop merch button. Do me a favor, buy a shirt, hat, cup, all kind of stuff in there. Face mask, got the face masks in there. Polo shirts, neck gaiters, sweatpants, hoodies, fanny packs, socks. I even got socks in there, yo. Tank tops, jackets, bucket hats. If you're with the bucket hats, I couldn't do it. My head's too big for the bucket hat. Um, I appreciate the support. I don't think they got the boxes on me. They ain't got the boxes. I'm gonna look into that though. I'm gonna look into that. See if they I don't think they got that though. Matter of fact, I think Walter tried to ask me that a long time ago, but I think he was on some other stuff talking about, you know. But I don't believe they have that. Cause it's a store I can add products to, and have my. He said he wanted men's clothing. They might actually have it. Stop playing, yo. They do. They do. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I can do. I'm gonna have to talk to my designer, yo. I'm gonna have to talk to my designer and see what they can do with these boxers, yo. I have boxers for real, son. I have boxers. I don't know what I'm gonna put on that bad boy, but I got boxers for real, son. For real, son. I got boxers. This is too funny. Either they must have just brought this out, because I don't remember this being up there before. But I might do this, yo. I might do this. This is crazy. I did not know they had boxes offered, so I got to design that and come back to y'all with that. I know Walter's gonna crack up laughing. Good for you. He's crappy. Um, you will not find any Tyler Perry on any of my merchandise, so you know. Sorry, not sorry. No. Oh man, I got some work to do. I did not know they got boxes in that bad boy. For real, for real. And no, I'm not modeling no dang boxes. Now I know Walter probably would, so I'm gonna have to get with him so he could he could model my boxers. Um, but yeah, that's crazy. Just found out something new. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna see how I can make it happen. You know, cause I gotta get my logo and all that good stuff on there, and see how we can make that happen. Cause I was not expecting that. I wonder if they got. See, they got boxes for the dudes, but they don't have the underwear for the girls. They got swimwear and sports bras, but that's about it. They ain't got that. They don't got underwear for the girls. Yeah, shorts. I guess it can be considered underwear. Hey, Bandit. Yeah, I don't know. That is crazy, yo. Super crazy. I was not expecting that. What you doing, Bandit? Mm-mm-mm-mm. 4 pairs. Okay. All right, big baller. You know what I'm saying? But I'll work on that and I'll get it. Matter of fact, I need to send my designer an email anyway, so I'll see what she can do and get that thing done. What's the matter? Come on. Don't stretch. You trying to stretch before you jump? Hmm? Hmm? Um, but like I said before, you don't have to think like me. You do have to think. You know, you got the Tyler Perry fan in here. We are not the same, but as long as you think, I have no problem with you. We'll just agree to disagree. You're never too big. You're never too old to learn. You're never too young to teach. We all can learn from somebody. We can all teach somebody. You know, it's not exclusive to one group or gender. You know. Anyways, y'all have an awesome weekend. Love on your peoples. Tomorrow's not promised to anybody, so cherish your time you have. You know, take the time to enjoy the small things, because a lot of people are not here from 2020. You know, so don't ever take that for granted. You do the same. I will see y'all. Love y'all. There's nothing y'all can do about it. See y'all on Monday. Chico out.